Hello everyone, Shane1288 here with your weekly RuneScape Byte for Monday, September 2nd, 2019. This week sees the launch of a surprise mobile update as well as many great new features for PC players. Launching this proves that the month ahead doesn't always mean everything. Firstly, with this mobile update, the UI has been drastically overhauled. This new user interface sees a new home menu, which is effectively a redress of the escape menu, providing access to common features such as the heroes, powers, and adventures menu, plus the game settings, amongst other things. The in-game UI has also been decluttered, providing a new mobile experience, and these changes look shiny on the surface, and with that we'll have a full review of them on this week's podcast. If you don't have access to RuneScape Mobile, don't worry, PC players get some love this week too. The new buff bar has been overhauled so that buffs and debuffs will now be prioritized according to importance, and on the mobile client, only 4 debuffs or buffs will be shown, but on the desktop you can have up to 50 present at one time. The buff bar is now modified via the edit layout mode, and the most eagle-eyed of you will note that this week we have 3 new action bars for everyone, members and free-to-play included. Lesser versions of several basic abilities have been added so that all players can now build a full ability rotation, and with this mutated abilities have been renamed to greater abilities. This part of the update also sees the launch of the Eat Food button that was talked about on a live stream a couple weeks back. Alongside this, the prayer book interface has been updated, bringing in a filter to show what prayers you have unlocked or the requirements that you have to use them, and you can also choose to see your active prayer if you so desire. Finally, the biggest change with this is the ability to see exactly what the prayers are doing to your combat stats. The old achievement tracker has been modified to become an activity tracker resembling an objective menu from other MMOs. It can now track up to 5 goals, which can include quests, achievements, D&Ds, daily challenges, achievement paths, or even XP until a certain skill goal. Finally, to say the least, Burthorpe and Taverley have been decluttered and the entire new player experience has been revamped. This means that they're now distinct places again, and skill tutors have been reduced, and those moved to more appropriate areas. And with this, the path system has also been replaced by achievement paths. Achievement paths are designed to be quick and honestly portray the essence of RuneScape without overwhelming a new player. Upon leaving Tutorial Island, players will be directed to Turiel, who will give them tasks which place their skills from the island into the context of the wider game. In patch notes this week, we see some smaller mobile-centric fixes. These include making text positioning changes on the name of your character interface, changing the visual appearance of the currency pop-up in the inventory, and made text use the correct skin color on many interfaces. Finally, one change to Big Game Hunter. Logging out of an active Big Game Hunter encounter will now decrease the amount of creatures remaining in the instance. And with that being said, we'll be back this weekend for another full episode of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video or simply found it useful, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you this weekend. You can also join us in-game at our friends chat, Bits Bytes.